Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cameron. So today I have a very exciting video for you guys. I'm gonna be doing a part 3 in my asking girls questions guys are too afraid to ask video series that I've been doing on my channel. My first video that I did was a collab with my friend Janelle. It was literally a year ago. It's September 2021. Wow, just realized that. I did a second one. I want to say that was April. I said I was going to do a part 3 during the summer, and summer's almost over, so I figured this would be the perfect time to do a part 3 in this video series on my channel. When it comes to like men and women, we're just so like opposites, and we're so different, and we just think differently about everything. We behave differently, and just a lot of men are just super confused about some of the things that we do. So this video is here to shed light on that and to clear up some of that confusion. So before we get into this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and turn on post notifications so you can be notified whenever I post a new video. And without further ado, let's get into this video. So my first question: do the majority of women like a guy with a deep voice? I would say yes, the majority of women do like a guy with a deep voice. I would also say that even though we like it, if you look at like the guys we go for, a lot of the time those guys don't actually have a deep voice. I can't even think of a girl that I know who has a boyfriend who actually has like a deep voice. Maybe guys like around my age don't really have like deep voices like that for real. They just have like a regular man voice. It's not like feminine or high pitched. It's not deep though. I can't even think of it. I don't even know if I can think of a guy who has a deep voice that I know in real life besides like my brother. Other than him, like nobody has like a real like deep voice. But I will say personally, I love, it's not a requirement, it's not a must, it's not a gotta have a deep voice. If you have a deep voice, that's definitely a cherry on top for me. Like just keep on talking, just keep talking. Like you don't even have to be quiet, like just keep talking. I love that. I probably just like it even more because I don't come across a lot of guys who have a deep voice. But a guy's voice can be too deep. We don't really like that. But we like a nice deep voice. And like, why do we like a deep voice? It's just because it's more masculine. It's more manly. We just like that. And not to say that if you don't have a deep voice, then that means you're not manly. That's not what that means. That's not what I'm trying to say. But it's just like extra manly, and it's just super masculine when a guy has a deep voice. That's why we like it. A majority of women like that when they come across a guy who has that. But I think for a majority of women, it's not a requirement. It doesn't matter if a guy's voice is like super deep or not, as far as if she's gonna date him or not. It's not that big of a deal. If you're a guy out there and you're watching this, and maybe you're insecure about maybe you don't have like a deep voice, I feel like most women, we don't really care that much if you don't have a deep voice. As long as it's not like feminine, you sound like a girl or something. I'm sorry, no, we can't do it. Question number 2: what is the best way for a man to approach a woman? I think a lot of guys need to hear this because I feel like a lot of guys, they really don't know the best way to approach a woman, because a lot of y'all, you end up saying something weird or you end up saying something inappropriate. You're just weird. You're not saying anything's gonna help your case or make me want to give you my number or make her like you or anything. It's weird. Y'all just weird. I would say the best approach is just be chill. Be chill about it. You don't have to do too much. And I feel like a lot of y'all think you have to do too much to make yourself stand out or to make some type of better impression, but it ends up backfiring, and you just made yourself look like a creep. You're not gonna get my number, you're not gonna get my name, it's not gonna go anywhere for you. I would say just be chill. Just walk up to her and just say, hey, how are you? My name is blank. What's your name? I thought you were really pretty. I thought you were beautiful. I wanted to introduce myself to you. And then maybe you could ask for her number, and then she can say yes or no, depending on if she is feeling your vibe or if she thinks you're cute or not. So I think a lot of guys just going for the kill right away, and they just immediately ask for the number, or they immediately ask you on a date, or they immediately say you're cute. It's like, relax, like just take a step back, chill, because women don't like that. Like, don't be so aggressive and so like forward about it. We don't like that. You're not gonna get anywhere with us if you do that. Like, you're not helping your case at all. It wouldn't hurt if you say something funny. You don't have to like deliberately try to say something funny. Like, just be natural, be yourself. But if you are a guy who is funny, that definitely helps your case, because women love men who are funny, who can make us laugh. So that helps too. And don't be boring, don't be dry, don't be dull. Try to be engaging and like personable as much as you can when you're approaching a woman. That's gonna make us feel more inclined to want to get to know you and want us to continue talking to you and even maybe give you our number. I think a lot of guys just really don't know that. And their approach is all wrong, and they just really don't know how to go about it the right way. They're really confused and they're lost, and they just don't know, which is really like wild to me. It's wild. Just don't be forward, and don't be aggressive, and don't be rude, inappropriate. Just be chill, relax, and be yourself. And if you guys have chemistry, then great, you guys continue talking. And if you don't, you can just leave it at that and just move on with your life. It doesn't have to be anything extremely deep or serious. Are all appearance related compliments off limits for men because it creeps women out? I would say no, not all appearance related compliments are off limits. It depends on what exactly about our appearance you're complimenting, and it depends on how you say it when you're giving the compliment. Guys just have like this special way of saying anything and making it sound creepy, and it's just like, why? Like, just be regular. Ugh. Like, you can call someone pretty without sounding like a creep. Compliment someone and say that you like whatever it is about their appearance without giving us a bad vibe and saying it weird. I feel like guys don't know how to do that. Some guys do, but some guys don't. Especially in like the workplace, especially in like professional settings. If you're a guy, you should really tread lightly about like appearance related compliments, because that can be taken the wrong way very quickly. I think just in general, no, all appearance related compliments are not off limits. I think if you're complimenting someone's body, if you're a guy and you really like a woman's body, you are really attracted to our body, I would say hold off on that compliment until you guys have been talking for a little bit and you guys have a rapport, you guys know each other pretty well. If you say that too early on, I think that's weird, and that's a little much to give like a body compliment right off the bat, especially if you're saying something about like our butt or our boobs or something. Like, that's weird. Don't say that. Like, wait until your boyfriend status if you want to say something about our butt or our boobs. Like, just relax. Act like you've seen a nice butt before. Act like you've seen nice boobs before. Like, it's not the first time. Come on. I think if you want to say, oh, I really like your hair, I like your outfit, I like your shoes, I think that's totally fine to give that type of compliment, because that's not creepy. Like, that's just normal and regular to like someone's hair or their shoes or their outfit. I don't think that's a weird compliment to give to a woman, whether you're in a professional environment or you're at the beach or you're at the mall, whatever. But I think women, we appreciate it more if you give us a compliment about our personality more so than our appearance, because to give an appearance compliment, that's just the easy way out. That's just like obvious. Like, okay, yeah, we're appreciative, but it's like, say something else. Like, say like, oh wow, I like how sweet you are, I love how kind you are, I love how funny you are, I love how intelligent you are. Stuff like that, I feel like that means a lot, especially coming from a guy, because he could easily say something about our body, but he went with our personality. So that just means a little bit more when he gives us that type of compliment versus a appearance compliment. So just moral of the story, you can give appearance related compliments about like generic stuff, meaning our hair, outfit, shoes. That's fine, it's not an issue. But when it comes to our body, I would say hold off on that until you guys know each other pretty well, because that can easily come off very weird and creepy if you say it too soon. So my last question is, why do so many women care so much about zodiac signs? So I've noticed, definitely with black men my age, they have such like disdain for like women who like care about zodiac signs, or a woman if she asks him what his sign is, or if she says anything about him, whether it's positive or negative, because of his sign. And I can get why it would be annoying, like, oh, you're a Virgo, so that means da 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 da, and the guy's thinking in his head like, I'm not even like that, so what is she talking about? Or she's basing you being a Libra on another Libra she dealt with last year, so now she automatically has a negative opinion on you because of the other person that she dealt with. Yes, that's annoying, that's weird, that's wild. I get that. To answer why we care so much, I don't even think we care like that deeply about it. It's just really very fascinating. I know people say that zodiac signs is like demonic and like devil stuff. I don't look at it like that at all. I don't think of it that way. I just think it's fascinating. I think it's just interesting how if you read someone's birth chart, what it says about them is like so accurate. Like literally so accurate. Not every single thing, but a lot of it is extremely like spot on to how a person is. That's why we ask, like, so we know our sign. Like, I know I'm a Capricorn, and I know what signs usually work best with Capricorns. Just like if you're a Gemini, you're a Scorpio, you pretty much know what signs work best with you. You want to know like a guy's sign to see how compatible you two might be. And just because on paper your signs may not be compatible, that doesn't mean that you guys in real life won't be compatible. So let's just put that out there. And plus, girls, if you're watching this, don't ever ask a guy like, what's your sign? Because he's immediately going to be irritated. Just ask him when his birthday is, and then you can do the mental calculation in your head about what his sign is, instead of like trying to have a conversation with him about it, because most guys don't care about zodiac signs and they don't want to talk about that, because most guys probably don't even believe in it and they think it's like BS. They're gonna immediately think you're weird if you try to bring it up. Once you tell us when your birthday is, we just want to see if the qualities you've been showing us since we've met are matching up with what your sign is. So if you're a Scorpio, have you been giving Scorpio? If you're a Taurus, are you giving Taurus? If you're a Leo, are you giving Leo? So then we can kind of see like, oh yeah, that makes sense that you're a Leo because you definitely act like a Leo. It's just like a fun thing. It's not that serious or that deep, I don't think, for a lot of us. And some women do take it to the extreme, and they maybe like will cut a guy off if he says a sign and she's had like bad interactions with that sign. That's extreme, but it's just for fun, just to see if our signs are compatible, to see if you match up with the traits of your sign. Don't be so irritated if a girl asks you what your sign is. She's just doing it for fun. Like, she's probably 9 times out of 10 not gonna stop talking to you if you say the wrong sign. Like, if she likes you, she likes you. If you guys are compatible, you guys have a connection, then whatever your sign is not gonna really make a difference for most women. So that's the end of my video. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know down below maybe what your guys' answers are to these questions. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and turn on my notifications so you can notify whenever I post a new video. I love you guys so much if you made it to the end of this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.